What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul. Season 2, Episode 2. We kicked off Season 2 last week, and very interesting episode. They kicked us off with another real-time, in the present, Saul Goodman working at the Cinnabon, and he went to go take out the trash and got stuck in the trash room.
Got stuck.
Those damn trash rooms.
Dude, those
He has a rough history with trash.
Yes.
He's got a real history with trash.
Yeah, he does.
But it was really interesting because we saw him in a predicament, in a situation where he gets locked in, but there's an emergency exit. He could push the exit, set off the alarm, potentially mark himself, and, you know, he decides not to. He waits it out, and he marks SG was here in the wall, which was very interesting. Very slick of him, Mr. Saul Goodman, leaving his mark.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, and then in the episode, we see him giving up law. He's quitting. He's lounging at the pool.
Deuces!
And Kim comes and visits him, and he pulls Slim Jimmy out for her to show her what he's capable of.
That sounded very inappropriate.
He pulled Slippin' Jimmy out.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Pulled Slippin' Jimmy out.
When you talk about Slippin' Jimmy.
Oh boy. They went and we got another encounter with Ken wins. And Ken, again, did not win. Ken lost. But they got a whole lot of free tequila drinks out of the dude.
At $50 a shot.
Which, thank y'all very much for letting us know that's the same tequila that they used in Breaking Bad.
I thought that top looked familiar.
Yes, that's why they probably highlighted it, and they made like a point to...
I was like, where? I've seen that.
Yeah. And
that looks really familiar. I
feel like anytime there's a moment like that in this show, it's probably because we saw it in Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But that's...
Yeah.
You know...
I was like,
so
that's a really pretty tequila topper.
Yeah.
Why does that look so familiar to me?
There's so many Easter eggs. It's so cool. I love it. I love that they continue to mix that stuff in. But
I remember the exact scene.
Yeah, it was the scene with Gus and, you know, the
big boss.
Yeah, the whole, that super dope, just, I'm going to take over revenge thing.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't watched that, but...
Yeah, that would be weird.
Just so you know.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, Jimmy and Kim had a moment. She slept the night and hung out, and they had a lot of fun. And then, you know...
Didn't pretend to be Kevin Costner.
I think he succeeded again.
Woo!
And then out at the pool again, he has this moment where he's like, oh, got another mark. Come on, Kim, come hang out with me, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, decides to change his mind. And he finally accepts the job at the new law firm to help with his Sandpiper case. And it's so funny because he takes his job. Everyone's so nice. They're super excited to have him.
Totally.
But again, he has this just look on his face like he's just not happy. It's not in a place where he wants, like, even though it's what he wants and it's an amazing opportunity, he still doesn't feel happy.
Well, maybe it's not what he wants. Maybe it's something that he knows that he has to do in order to, you know, get paid and provide for himself.
If he wants to be a lawyer, which he kind of gave up for a split minute, if he wants to be a lawyer, he's got to like find ways to advance himself and put a mark on in the world of being a lawyer. And this is a great opportunity for him. He's got a beautiful new office. He walks into the office, and there it is. There's a switch on the wall with a note, don't touch, don't turn off, ever. And of course, he just can't resist the fact that he needs to figure out what happens if he flips the switch. He hit it, kind of looked around a little bit. No one screamed, no one went crazy, and the episode ends. I have a feeling, I hope we see the outcome of what that actually happens.
Like the server turns up.
Yeah.
Why would you have that switch right there? Get an electrician in there, folks.
I don't know. There's some, especially like, they've got like art on site. They're going to get this dude a Coco Bolo desk. Like, they've got the money to do it. But there's everywhere, every building, every house, wherever you are, there's always that random switch.
We have one.
Like, it's just like, what is that even doing there? Horrible setup. So
it's true. I need to call an electrician. Yeah. We don't need that switch.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
And especially in Jimmy's office, of course. And again, you guys absolutely rock with the comments, bringing things to light sometimes. The cold open showing him resisting the idea that, hey, don't open this door. to later at the very end of the episode, him just hitting the switch and turning the switch when he's told not to. So it's a tale of two people in the same body, two different worlds, two different times, two different very scenarios, and it's very interesting to watch him grow, develop, and we didn't get any Chuck last episode.
No.
I'm very interested to see how Chuck's going to react to this hire.
Yeah.
To having his brother, who he clearly has no respect for when it comes to professional business and being a lawyer. Yeah. I'm very interested to see how that plays out. Do you have any other thoughts?
I do not.
It's showtime, folks!
Many talents. Is he having trouble focusing? Kind of sounds like Westworld.
Delivery for McGill. Been a while. Thought I should come in and check in on you.
I'm thinking of maybe coming in for an hour or two next week.
If you feel comfortable. How's Ernie working out?
He's been fine for the most part.
Excellent. Everything on track?
For the most part.
I know, like, rude. Somebody's doing all your shit for you and not for the most part.
Anyone heard from Jimmy?
I've talked to him. I have some news. He's working at Davis and Maine.
Doing what? Working as an attorney.
Here we go. Doing what? Like, come on, dude.
They're aware of his background at Davis and Maine, his education.
In the spirit of full disclosure, Cliff did talk to me beforehand. Tried to paint a complete picture, but I didn't stand in the way.
Partner track?
Yeah.
Suit and sell.
I feel like Chuck's gonna lose it any second.
I know.
Or once he leaves.
Yeah.
Charlie Hustle.
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for coming by, Al.
Anytime.
Does he fucking die or something? He's like, can't fucking handle it. See, I thought he already knew because he couldn't finish the piece of music. Like, he was getting all frustrated or whatever. But, like, damn.
What in the hell? Like, looked like he was gonna have a really horrible breakdown just then and there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, what is gonna happen to him? Like, he looks real pissed, but he looks like he's internalizing the pissed.
Which...
That's not good to bottle up. Let it go.
Who knows what his blow-up's gonna look like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's gonna fucking die or something.
Shit. I hate the way he talks about his brother, but at the same time, I totally get it because of the background and everything he sacrificed to bail him out.
Yes.
But still, like, he's trying, right?
Right.
Ugh.
To date, the following documents have been requested from Sandpiper as part of our initial discovery petition. Resident lease agreements, past and present, invoices and transaction documents from all supply companies used by Sandpiper. Records of residents.
Why are we going
Social
under the
Security
table?
check receipts, resident invoices non-related to supply.
Aw, cute.
Maybe I should leave HHM, get on that cushy D&M train.
It is very cushy.
Jimmy, I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. I'm even thinking of looking my own place to buy. But I'm thinking I definitely want some decent acreage.
Horses. Man, that would be so amazing.
Too expensive.
Oh, we should get one of those smokers. We could just barbecue for days.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get a smoker. I gotta go to the salon. They're delivering my new company car.
Oh, are you serious?
Jeeves, where's my solid gold blimp? No, not that one, the other one.
Jealous.
I love the two of them.
I know, me too.
It's like, where would he be right now without her support?
Right? Well, and I feel like she's hesitant to, like, want something, and now he's hesitant to want something, but she said we.
Yeah.
But did she
It's a
mean
beautiful
it?
wrapping job. It's a shame to open it.
It's a gift. Be grateful. Just keeping it real.
Mm.
Come on. Second is still very, very good.
If you ain't first, you're last. Oh.
See you tonight?
Maybe. Oh. If you play your cards right.
All I can think about is why she isn't in the other show. What the fuck happens to her? Oh, it's gotta be kind of sad to get rid of that thing, right?
What do you think, ladies? Hey, goodbye hug? No? All right, well, forego the tears and just say, till we meet again.
She's like over it. I don't give a shit. Don't fuck this up.
Seriously.
Oh no.
Gotta have a proper cup holder. Cup holders are so valuable in cars.
He just... What, is he pissed about it? You don't want it now?
I mean, a cup holder could definitely ruin a car. Oh, I totally forgot. We forgot to talk about the moron with the baseball cards and the...
Oh,
the
yeah!
Hummer. And there he is.
What's up, dipshit?
What are you doing here?
I work here. Why don't you pull around over there? We'll have a little talk.
Oh, how's this discussion gonna go?
Why is this dude showing up to... Is he showing up to the police department to defend himself, or is he going to continue to try to get his baseball cards found?
Why are you here?
I have business with the police. I was robbed. Somebody broke into my house and stole my property.
Your drugs.
Yeah, but I didn't tell the cops that. I'm not stupid.
Neither are they.
It's probably a bad idea that you willingly talk to the police, being a criminal and all.
Just because I occasionally sell some pharmaceuticals, I no longer have a right to protection from crime?
Yeah.
I was very careful when I talked to them.
You are a moron.
Yeah.
They've invited you on a fishing trip. Those cops have no interest in helping you get your cards back. You're obviously under suspicion. And this blinking neon sign of a vehicle that says drug dealer. They will get you in there, pretend to be your friend, lull you into a false sense of security, and then they will sweat you, and you will break.
I disagree.
Not open for debate. You go home now.
What about my baseball cards?
Cost of doing business.
No, I am getting those back. I will take the risk.
No, you won't, because then you'll be putting my well-being at risk.
I have to.
This guy makes me angry.
Cards? Some of them were my dad's. I am getting them back.
Mike, you're gonna have to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll find your cards.
Is that something you do?
What doesn't he do?
That is so generous of you.
Oh, it'll cost you.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Can you imagine how frustrated Mike is right now?
Oh my god.
Fuck! Gotta fucking deal with this guy again.
And one thing we didn't mention, and it was brought to our attention, I noticed it later editing, that his couch looks suspicious because of the space in front of it.
Yeah. No, I totally got that.
I didn't notice that off the bat.
Oh yeah, it was like perfectly clean on the fucking couch and right like with it.
It's like he's a total moron, this
You're
guy.
a fucking idiot, yeah.
Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? You do cars? Sí, cars. Todo el tiempo.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Nacho's like, what the fuck is
I know,
he doing
what are you
here?
doing?
Give the old girl a little love.
Says you should save your money and get a new car.
Yeah? Classic car.
What material do you want?
Maybe alligator.
Cheaper might be better. My son, he will help you, okay?
What the fuck is gonna happen right now?
Why are you here?
Baseball cards. You underestimated just how big an idiot you were dealing with.
No, I'm pretty aware.
He called the police and reported them stolen. Now they're nosing around.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, I think it's very much an us problem.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to take my chances, but good luck to you.
What we have here now is a carrot and stick situation.
Mr. Stick? You coming here threatening my family?
I'm not here to threaten your family. And the name of the stick is Tuco Salamanca.
Ooh.
You don't play ball, so to speak, and Tuco finds out about your little side business.
Shit.
Got a big enough stick? You give me back the baseball cards, 10,000 in cash, and you net 60,000.
No, exactly does that work?
Dude, Mike is unreal.
I love him so much.
I would love a whole episode about him just sitting down doing his research on stuff before he goes into a situation.
Right.
She's a little tricky around the corners.
I'll make sure the boys at the chop shop are real gentle with her.
Wait, well, why?
You think I'd be caught dead driving that thing? Looks like a school bus for 6-year-old pimps.
All right, shall we move this along?
Wow.
Aaron. Okay, there's Jeter.
These cards aren't protected for shit. Dude, my good baseball cards are in like big ass glass and plastic cases. He just got them like all rubbed up on each other.
Yeah.
Now, our business is concluded.
Shit.
All the dude had to do was just listen to Mike, and he would have been friggin' cushy for a long time.
And not buy a fucking Hummer, dude.
But now his little business is done. And his Hummer is bye-bye. I mean, I'm sure he could at least kept the shoes.
Stupid.
And he got his baseball cards back, so.
There you go.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Oh, this one lady, she's sweet, but deaf as
this
a
will be
doornail.
awkward.
She keeps
Is this
all of her
gonna be
paperwork in.
fucked for Jimmy?
She keeps it.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Jimmy. I'm gonna need everybody's phone, key fobs, and electronics.
Chuck's showing up.
But is this gonna fuck up Jimmy?
No, he's employed by a different firm.
I know, but I feel like Chuck's gonna come in here and shit all over his progress.
That's likely. That's possible.
Chuck, welcome. Sorry for the interruption. Just pretend I'm not here.
Happy to have you. Jimmy, where were we?
Yeah. So I was saying, getting documents from some of the clients. We definitely have some pack rats. God bless them. I was visiting
Kim there to the rescue again.
Sandpiper Santa Fe. We've got copies of this woman's monthly statements going back to March 1997. It might be a little labor intensive, but our clients will always be our best resource. Plus, they have ribbon candy.
He hates that he throws a joke in. I guarantee you he hates that.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
To bear witness.
Does that mean to fuck it up?
Or does he think that Jimmy's gonna fuck up?
Oh.
He wants to bear witness to
the fuck up.
You still morally flexible? If so, I might have a job for you.
Where and when?
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Mr. Womo,
this...
thank you for coming in and talking to us.
Yeah, it's no longer an issue. I found them. I hired a private investigator, and he tracked them down.
God, he's such a terrible liar.
I know, Mike, he's awful.
You know, it's fine. I ought to get out of your hair. It's done. Case closed. You know, you guys have on your hands.
He's acting way too eager to close this thing up.
Yeah, it's like weird. He's talking too much.
Hey, stuff.
Why don't you get some air?
That's why you have a lawyer with you.
Yeah.
Just be like, shut the fuck up
And get out.
of the room.
Okay, let's get down to brass tacks here, guys. A hiding place in the baseboard, it's gonna make anyone suspicious, but let me assure you, there's nothing illegal going on here. We all have our secrets, don't we?
What is he gonna
I know, what's he gonna say?
My client has an arrangement with a wealthy gentleman for whom Mr. Wormald provides art.
Like what, painting?
It's more like digital media.
Digital media.
He made videos for the man, private videos of an artistic nature.
Jeez.
That's what it's for.
They were videos intended to titillate the senses.
Okay, so porn.
No.
Fully clothed. Mr. Wormald. By himself. Doing what?
Yeah, come on, man, what?
They want to know.
Squat cobbler.
What?
What's a squat cobbler?
Squat cobbler. You know what squat cobbler is.
No, I don't know what a squat cobbler
Yo,
is.
me neither. What is it?
What, you two guys are cops?
This episode's called Cobbler, too.
It's when a man sits in pie. He sits in a pie and he wiggles around.
Wow.
West of the Rockies, I don't know.
Technically, he does a crybaby squat, so there's tears, which makes it more specialized. Not all pie sitters cry. Oh, and there is a costume involved.
Wow.
You got to be shitting us.
Yeah, like I would make this up.
He made it up real good.
Tapestry, my friends.
But trust me on this, you don't want to see it.
Wow, dude. They're
He's
not gonna.
amazing.
They're not gonna want to go anywhere near him.
No, fuck no.
There is, however, one little tiny hanging Chad. You're gonna have to make a video.
What? Oh man.
He classifies or just sits in them? Whatever you want.
Wow.
How the hell did you come up with that? If you gave me a million years, I still would not have come up with that.
I think it was the video that clinched it.
Wait, you actually made a video?
I gotta say, in the end, old Dan really committed.
What the fuck?
Leftover prop.
I promise you, untouched by human buttocks.
You fabricated evidence?
Not exactly evidence.
You used it to exonerate a client. You used falsified evidence to exonerate a client.
I think you're splitting hairs.
I'm not splitting hairs.
Wasn't a Davison-made client. It was off the clock. It was totally my own thing.
Why?
shit.
Why would you risk the best job you've ever had for some pro bono case?
I was doing a favor for a friend.
Risking disbarment? That's some friend.
It's fine. It worked out.
Fabricating evidence. Jimmy, this could really hurt you if you get caught.
They're never gonna find out.
Seriously, you sound like every dumb criminal out there. They will find out.
Oh shit.
For what, Jimmy? What is the point?
He has an itch.
Shit.
I could not hear about this sort of thing ever again, okay?
You won't.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that was the very first thing that kind of creeped into my brain when he walked in to help that guy.
I didn't put the two together.
Like, why would he risk such a big opportunity to do a favor for Mike and help this friggin' dweeb?
I didn't think that the other one would find out, but
I mean, he has no problem just talking about it, which is the problem.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think
Like-
about that. Now I feel bad for laughing.
I mean, he made it very funny.
He did.
Like, but then Kim
Brought you back down to reality, and
Exactly.
it was like, that's
It was
not
like-
a good look.
Like, the moment she realized that he fabricated evidence, created something to get a client off while doing something for not the job that he's currently committed to, she was like, that's dumb and dangerous and risky.
Yeah.
Which it is. And, I mean, I think this is where all the Chuck stuff comes into play.
Yeah.
To where he just cannot, in this moment of who he is as a person, resist doing something a little bit risky. He sees a sign that says don't touch, he touches it. He gets an offer to help a client pro bono despite being part of this giant monster case in a really good law firm. He can't resist.
Yeah.
He has an itch to do kind of more risky things, and he's got to scratch it.
Yeah.
It's just who he is. And I have the feeling that something along those lines is what leads him down the road to where we know him.
Right.
It's going to be something along those lines for sure.
Okay. Do you think it's this?
No, I think it'll be something... I get the vibe that it might be something bigger. I mean, unless... I don't know how the law firm in Santa Fe would figure this out.
I don't know.
Somebody would have, like, Kim would have to say something to someone, or those officers would have to recognize him in another scenario somewhere. Be like, hey, you're the guy who told us about this case. While one of the bosses at the new law firm are like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You were where, huh? Doing what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there's ways to get busted. I mean, it can't be that big of a world between lawyers and law enforcement in this world.
Right.
So...
Now, I said that I was worried for Jimmy before. I'm still worried.
Yeah, and I totally, like, everything that, despite how much I don't like the way Chuck handles things, I fully understand his mindset.
Yes.
It makes total sense for him to act and feel and believe the way he does. It's just his approach. Yeah. Like, I really don't like his approach. I mean, you saw how quickly he was able to quit law and then just go scam people and then come back to law. Like, he's very hot and cold, and he's like a roller coaster with his emotions and his desires to just do bad things. Mm-hmm. And even as small as just hitting a switch with a note on it, like, he just can't resist. And it's going to get him into trouble. There's no question it's going to turn him into the criminal lawyer.
I was like, you need to put the emphasis on criminal
lawyer. Like, it's what's going to lead him down that road. Because even Mike was like, do you have room? What was it?
Do you have... Oh, I don't know the line.
Yeah. I'll take that part out. I mean, even Mike said it to him when he basically called him to offer him this little job. He's like, you got a little bit wiggle room with your morality still? Like, you got that going on? And... like, he probably got giddy about the opportunity to do something like this.
Totally.
He's like, oh, yeah, I get to fabricate a story and try to lie and get this guy off. Like, yeah, no problem, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Dangerous stuff.
Now I'm really worried. Great.
I mean, it starts with a switch, and then it leads to fabricating evidence and lying to get a guy off.
So let's take this as like an example. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
If you've got a great opportunity,
don't fuck it up.
Yeah. You get a brand new nice Mercedes for nothing, take advantage of it.
I know there's YOLO and all that stuff, but like, don't. If you need the long-term stuff, don't risk it for a short-term pleasure, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy's very much in the moment in everything that he does. He's always about that quick thrill, in the moment thrill.
He's that YOLO. By the way, you only live once, in case you didn't know.
100%. Like, there is no question. Because, like, I would have to imagine every other lawyer in his position, regardless of what relationships you had to create on your way up to a certain point, would have said no to that moment. Like, no, I've got this great new opportunity. I can't screw it up. I can't bullshit and lie and make up a story to get somebody. Like, I can't do it. But Jimmy's presented something like that. He's like, hell yeah, let's go. It's showtime.
Or maybe he should stop. Or maybe he just shouldn't have talked about it.
But again, like...
Did he need to make the video?
I have a feeling the cops probably were like, I don't believe you. Like, you have to prove this to us, kind of thing. Like, the story only went so far. I think the lawyers, or I think the cops, they had to have been like, we need some proof. You need to prove it to us that... Because, I mean, that shit was pretty wild.
Yeah.
The dude was hiding videos of him and Pi for his boyfriend. Like, that's why he was nervous and hiding stuff in a baseboard behind his couch. Like, I probably would have, as much as I would not want to see that dude doing that, like, not my thing. Like, as an officer, I would probably just, either part of me is like, all right, fuck it, whatever, just leave me the fuck alone, or you'd have to do your due diligence on the job and be like, you gotta show us a clip. You gotta prove it to us before we close this thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably good cops, so.
Unfortunately, he had to make the video.
Oh, God. I wonder what kind of pie they used.
He said chocolate cream, right?
Is that what it was?
Which is my favorite pie of all time.
Not anymore!
Hopefully it doesn't ruin me forever thinking of ass and pie.
Or did he use banana cream?
I don't know. I thought it made it sound like the chocolate cream was his favorite way to go. And they were, I don't know.
Anyways.
Don't put your butt in my pie. So this is...
I like my pie without butts.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But season 2 is off to a really good start. I mean, these 2 episodes, really, really good. I mean, I love... Like, Mike is so dope. He is such an awesome character. I said it during the episode. But he is so smart. He goes into every situation. Something just fell, and I'm keeping that in. 100%.
No!
I am keeping that in 100%. Something just fell off the wall. Made Neekee jump. But Mike is...
I fucking hate you.
That is 100% staying. Mike is so smart and well prepared and does so much homework. I want an episode about that. The fact that he was able to find Nacho, no problem, know everything about him. He knows his real name. He knows he works for Tuco. He knows he's working on a side project. He knows everything about Nacho that would, like, put him in a position to have leverage to get the cards back. He is such a G.
Nacho cards.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that I just want to see. I want the curtain pulled back. I want to see what Mike is, how he gets all his information and how he learns so much, because that dude is super dope. But yeah, this season has jumped off to a really good start. These first 2 episodes have been so much fun. Do you have any other thoughts on the episode?
I don't.
Okay, before we get to emojis, we've got a quick package to open. What do we got?
Okay. Let's...
From Paul, the voice of our podcast. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's the sweatshirt Kim was wearing. American Samoa.
Oh, I love that so
University.
much.
That is amazing.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, just as we were hyping up Mike.
Oh my god.
Got a Mike bobblehead. That is so dope.
Mike Ehrmantraut.
Like, he's one of my favorite characters of any TV show that I've ever watched.
Oh my god.
This guy is so dope. Paul, thank you. You've already done so much for us.
I know,
We're so
you're
appreciative.
amazing. Oh my god. He's glorious. It's like giving birth. Oh my god, with his paper and everything.
Show it off.
Cute. Hold on, I gotta...
No, just show it.
I gotta unravel his neck. Oh, Mike. Ah, in all his glory. Ah. Oh, we get a little paper.
Paul, thank you so much.
You're fantastic. That's amazing.
So cool. Up on the shelf. Let's go.
Here you go, Mike.
Oh, so
there
we got,
you go.
Now we've got a Saul. We got a Mike. We got a license plate. Hell yeah.
We have
you guys,
evidence.
You guys are the absolute... Oh yeah, we got evidence too. Mm-hmm. You guys are the best. We love you guys so much.
This is fantastic.
Like we always say during our unboxings, no need, don't feel pressure, no obligation to ever send us anything. But when you do, we're going to try to make a point to highlight it. And we got a couple more packages that we need to open.
By the way, this is for me. It's a large. Thank you.
American Samoa. Like, that is how... What timing, right?
I'm fucking wearing that.
Kim was wearing it while they were eating pie.
Yeah.
And now we have one for ourselves.
I fucking love that shit. Good time.
And we're sitting here pumping up Mike, and we get a Mike bobblehead. Paul, great timing. You absolutely rock. Thank you so much. So, do you have emojis for us?
I do. Okay, so this week's emojis are about Mr. Wormald.
100% dedicated all to him.
Pryce. Whatever he wants to call himself. So we have a piece of pie.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't have the whole pie in the emojis.
Just give us a piece.
Just a piece. A video camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And then just to go along with that, we're going to add in a peach because they don't have a butt. So normally when you're referencing a butt, you put in a peach.
Yes, a peach.
Yes. Oh, and a kitty.
And a kitty.
And then a cry face emoji.
Yes, because that is the act. Him crying, butt naked.
No, not butt naked.
His butt naked.
No, I don't think his butt is naked.
So he sat, I guess he did say he was clothed.
Fully clothed.
Yes, but putting his butt in pie while crying.
Yes.
All right, so what are they?
A pie, a camera, a peach, and a cry face.
All right, y'all, there they are. All dedicated to that amazing but dangerous, hopefully he doesn't get into too much trouble story.
He's gonna do something stupid.
Jimmy came up with. Yeah. So leave all of them down in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.